Durag Wisdom here, folks, and welcome to Y2K 20.03.02, with just 245 days before our election. For weeks and weeks, I've been reminded of Mayor Vaughn of the fictional town of Enmity in the movie Jaws. Vaughn was played by one of my favorite actors named Murray Hamilton, who appeared in at least 100 movies, including No Time for Sergeants, The Cardinal, The Boston Strangler, and Seconds. His small-town mayor in Jaws was dangerously clueless and borderline corrupt. Mayor Vaughn kept insisting that there was no great white shark in the water off the coast of Enmity. Enmity, by the way, means friendship. Even after somebody was brutally murdered by this shark. And of course, after another or so murders, and with a panic at the beach, Vaughn finally gave in and hired an expert, in quotes, to kill the shark. The expert, played by another of my favorite actors and playwriters, by the way, Robert Shaw, turns out to be dangerously nuts himself. I've been thinking so much about Mayor Vaughn of Jaws, especially since the creep PennyTrump was flushed into office. And then Bill Maher quoted a line that Vaughn said in Jaws on his show last Friday night. Is this guy taping me? Fake news. Fake freaking news. Mayor Vaughn follows another great suspenseful tradition in the movies. He plays an official who places citizens in great danger while also trying to cover it up. And the people in charge, we're supposed to trust them with our lives, right? Other movies in this subgenre include The China Syndrome, Aaron Brockovich, Absolute Power, 7 Days in May, Dr. Strangelove, Michael Clayton, among others. It is entertaining to watch how the protagonists try to expose the corruption before it is too late. In the case of the flushing into our lives of the turd brain, Mayor Vaughn PennyTrump, we have crossed dangerously into the genre of real-world danger, horror, death. We are in the midst, as you know, of a worldwide potential pandemic of COVID-19, aka coronavirus. World War Z, 28 weeks later or 28 days later, whatever you choose. The plague du jour. This novel virus that looks like a gray ball with red roses growing out of it, that's how it's been depicted, has just a 2% kill ratio. Which means if all 60 million Trump supporters got COVID-19 and only 2% of them died from it, that is just a mere 1.2 million people. 1.2 million people. Deader than Mayor Vaughn PennyTrump's empty skull. In the meantime, the mayor of Enmity, that means being enemies. The mayor of Enmity, Von Trump Turd, is working hard trying to undermine our response to the virus by denying its importance to the maintaining of our healthy lives. He is contradicting experts right on front of the TV, right in front of us, with that mug of his, claiming that we only have 15 cases here in the USA when we have more than 60, and I heard that one died. Vaughn Trump is also muzzling the experts and putting in their place Mike Pence. Do I despise that creep? A religious extremist who botched a needle exchange network in Indiana when he was governor. Hundreds died on his holy watch. If it were up to the likes of Pence, there would be extermination camps for homosexuals. That scumbag. So the only information on the disease we are getting is from malignant turd politicians instead of from experts. There could be thousands of COVID-19 sharks in our symbolic waters, but Vaughn PennyTrump keeps insisting that the stock market is okay and the hell with real people. Folks, I'm trying to contain my temper right now. You know, I have high blood pressure, and I certainly don't want to drop dead in an anger spasm against this malicious thug turd we have in our White House. I would rather have Mayor Vaughn be president of our country than Mayor Vaughn PennyTrump. Because at least Mayor Vaughn in that movie repented of his evil after 2 people were murdered by the shark. He even took the character Sheriff Brody aside, played by Roy Scheider, to tell him that he had allowed even his own kids to swim in the waters too. Do you believe that Vaughn PennyTrump, the evil clown, would send his kids into the kind of danger that ordinary citizens face each day? Nazi Trump turd is going to simply get us all killed. And the people who support him fanatically could care less, because they want this planet all for themselves. Ironically, after Trump gets through with it and the rest of the turds he supports, they'll have a poison planet all to themselves. Oh, if only Vaughn PennyTrump would be exposed to COVID-19 and die. Oh, if only Vaughn PennyTrump, the evil clown, goes out for a swim and ends up alone in a pool of sharks. As long as this thug remains in office, all of our lives are in danger. And this is no movie. This is the real thing.